farming by checking weeds. On deer.
That's better.
Good day.
Hello. How you doing?
Doing good. I'm going to see if I can fool precision farming.
Fool it. Ugh.
Didn't get her score up because of weeds. Just I know there's no weeds in the field, but just take the sprayer out and
Yeah. Well, that usually always works, right? Yeah. You seed, finish preparing the field fully, seed it, then weed it, regardless if it wants it or not. And precision farming says, "Oh, you're wonderful. Here's an extra 10 points."
Yep.
Or 50. Yeah, done that many times. Now, when we left here last time, we were thinking of doing a contract, correct?
Yes, there's a silage contract.
Eee. Let us look. Barley, cheddar and violet, no. Cheddar and violet, no. Cheddar and violet, no. Violet grass and rapid for sliding. Yield comes 105. Only one. Entirely. I don't know what that is. Cheddar. And cheddar. Yep. One. Slowly. Yield 109. Bet. 109. Somewhere on the map.
109 is just down the road from the shop.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
Sandy. One. Not 15. See. Oh, 109. Oh, it's behind farm 15. Yeah. Okay. Let us find a track. What have we got available? Yeah, John Deere's too gutless for the miles.
I'm using it for spraying right now.
That's good. Doing a good job by doing that. Not streaming, mate. Thought you'd stream.
I am streaming.
Oh, I didn't get an announcement.
Streaming, and I lowered my latency a little bit. That might have been why I was different than what you were
And
for.
mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, mine's got latency, but yours was double that.
Yeah. What I might do is before you leave the farm, I'm going to see. I got the two streams running here. I'll see how close they are.
Okay. I can't tell you because I don't have two monitors to watch two streams at the same time.
Hooked on to that.
Awesome. In real time, yeah.
Okay, so we're almost mirrored up because when you hooked on, I jumped out. It's the same.
Okay.
Oh, that's probably what it was. Anyway, good on.
That's good.
All right, precision farming is up.
It's up.
Yeah, it went from like 52 to 67, 62 to 72, 62 to 77. Like they're all fields except the one that's not planted yet. Are all call it herbicide sprayed.
Yeah. That's what I'd call it. Well, that's good. A little bit of extra money spent for a much bigger yield. Worth it.
That's what I was thinking when I thought about this, is because we're going to be doing silage
Jesus.
contracts. This will give us a better payout on our extra bales and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Work smarter, not harder, maybe.
Yeah, well,
Probably
some
not.
people don't believe in that. I wonder if I can go down behind that farm to that field. I'll check. I really don't want to go through the farm.
send the drone up and see if I can have a look ahead of you. See.
It's just off a main road, the edge of the field, so I'm assuming it will be right.
Yeah, if you turn left
Yep.
and we're gonna turn on the next left after that red brick house,
Mm-hmm.
that should be.
There it is. Easy to get to. Jolly goodly. And things and stuff.
So how was your morning?
Pretty good, actually. For something different.
Don't get used to
How
it.
was what? How was work?
It was good. Productive day.
Oh, nice. How's Logan going? I haven't heard from him for a while.
All right. It's busy playing. Busy playing GTA and the other one plays.
Well, he was started playing Anno.
But he's playing Anna.
Good.
That's what it was.
Yeah, he couldn't believe how good it was. Which it is. None of our crops have sprouted yet, have they?
Um, no, the oat that you planted on day one sprouted. The oat that I
Oh,
planted today planted like December 1st.
yeah. No, they won't have. I couldn't remember
Yeah,
whether we slept or not.
and they won't sprout again because of the
Yeah.
2 days, 2 day seasons, 2 day months.
Yep. All good. Saving, I hope.
I didn't get it.
Oh, great.
Hear the
Ah,
turkey jerky there?
a little bit. Bloody hell of a lot.
Down here. Same. Ah, coming up to the field here now, so
I shot from one end of the field to the other. It's all good now.
I start baling around the outside edges.
As long as you don't put any bales in my way, I'll be very happy for you to do that.
Get this little corner here. Two silage bales back at the house too, so we should count the bales here and I'm done. If I have enough, I'll take the two pair down, sell them all.
Yeah. Yep. All done, sir.
Field to cut.
Hey?
Quick little field to cut.
Yeah. A little quick money too.
$1,000 contracts. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it'll be probably a good 20 by the time we finished, or over.
Yeah.
Well over.
Precision.
Yeah.
Drop 2 bales in the field and I split them with the wings and just nudge them both just on the way by.
Yeah, I've done that on the occasional fluke.
Pretty much it. Most times drag it into the rake and catapult the tractor up in the air.
Yeah.
Two.
52,
22.
22. Not too.
Go for quick little work to be done.
Yeah. While you're waiting for some bales to be wrapped, tractor parked in front of the repair thing with mowers on it.
Yeah. I could probably run a bale or two of straw to the sell point too, I'd say.
Oh, yeah. Should be done. Yeah, there's no other content that's worth doing. Any thought? No. All the barley ones. The cultivator one for nothing. Harvesting one for 44 grand. That's not bad. Field 22. Therefore art thou
What do we
up to the
harvest?
map or down the map? Look. Field 22 wheat. Field 22 wheat. 22 what? Way down the map? Let me guess. The numbers are 22, 5, 30.
22 is a
Yeah.
big field. It's on the east
Yeah.
side of the map. West side of the map, sorry.
Side 23. Oh, 22 is one of the biggest.
Yeah.
It's not how far, not far from us.
Where's the sell point gotta be? Go to
Uh, Sell point. Brighton Grain. Brighton Grain. Brighton Grain is Brighton Grain.
it's close by. It's up at the top of the map. Just above that, so it's not too far to travel.
No,
Potential.
just above. Yeah, I don't mind that. Brighton Grains, yeah. I like it. Why don't we say do it? Use our harvesters and gear.
Oh yeah.
Done.
Put the two harvesters, of course, play and just keep carting.
Yeah. And please, don't do what Brummy did once.
What's that?
Put the first harvester on lead. Like when you flick through the harvesters, they're together. Harvester 1 and then harvester 2. When you get to harvester 1, send it off first. And then follow it by harvester 2. Otherwise it gets confused. When you come back, say you haven't finished and you come back later and you go, oh, there's a harvester. And you fire it up. But for some reason it's harvester 2 and you put it on the wrong course, the wrong side.
Yeah.
Because you know harvester 1 will be on the left. Because it's the one that takes off and goes around the edge first. That's how I do it anyway, with multiple harvesters. Really? That happened a couple of times on Western Australia, where we had the 3 harvesters working.
Yep. Yeah.
Brummy always gets on first. And I don't know, accidentally, you just click on the harvester out in the field and send it off. And they would make a mess. Or getting in each other's way. Because what the wrong harvester was sent off first. Not blaming him, it was, you know, not hard to do. Get it wrong. Especially if you're not the one that's originally sent them off.
No.
bad amount of bales for a tiny field.
No. I'm gonna set those 2 harvesters heading over there. We'll pick up the
Yep.
bales and
Yep. Good idea.
how many of you wrap so far? I got time to do a load of straw. Rummies.
Yeah. You got time to take a load of straw. We've only just started. Might have a quarter of them wrapped,
Okay.
if I'm lucky. I don't know where these bales go. I didn't look.
I'll have a look back when I get up and stop here.
Oh.
Oaks BGA, so just up above our farm.
Okay.
This way, part of the map at the same.
Yeah, you should be able to come straight here.
Yep. I can't go straight. I gotta make a few turns.
Yeah. Not straight as the crow fly. I thought you were leaving. Haven't you left yet?
Left yet for what?
He's on the road talking and just.
Is it?
I'm on my phone.
Yeah, I can hear that. Yep.
Yeah. I'm on my phone in my hotel room. Bored as fuck.
Ah,
Don't have a sleeper cab.
Now I gotta wait for my trainer to show up.
Your trainer.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, uh,
I'm gonna spend 25 hours with a trainer before I get my own truck.
oh.
Where are you at now?
Virginia. Mm-hmm.
Virginia is for lovers.
Yeah. That's what the license plate says. And the weather has been horrible. It's done nothing but rain and be humid until today.
Good truck driving weather.
Oh, it's been orientation sink. Damn, I don't like orientations. All I gotta do is do this trainer thing, then I get my own truck, and then off I go.
You know yet what you're getting for a truck, what you're driving?
Well, there's only two choices. Um, Freightliner, Cascadia, or an International LT. Yeah, one of the two.
Hoping for the Freightliner?
No, no, actually. Because I think the Internationals have Cummins motors in them. If they do, that's the one I want. I drove an International before. I was more comfortable in that than I was a Freightliner. Actually, the International cabs are almost identical to the Peterbilt cabs now. Really, really similar. I like the International truck. It's just that, I don't know. It's like when you get some Chinese knockoff tool or something. You know what I mean? Like it's just, it looks the same, but it just doesn't last.
Yep.
I mean, that HX 520 International I drove was a year old, had 130,000 miles on it, and it was more whooped than the 2018 Peterbilt that had 350 miles on it, 350,000 miles on it. They just make everything cheap to try to compete, I guess.
Pretty
What do you
much.
guys do?
From the vintage oaks, silage tracks, harvesting.
You guys and your contracts. Just give up owning farms. Just contract it.
Backfills that every day.
Yep.
Our own work is done.
Yeah, it seems like that's all you guys are ever doing is contract. You start them out, do a bunch of contracts, and as soon as you start having to get them out, it's do some work. Then it's oh, geez, I don't.
Nah, nothing like that, mate.
How's Lonko's map doing?
It's been
Submitted?
sent to Giants, apparently.
Yeah. Submit it, whether he'll get first round you're rejected right away or not.
I think it's kind of a guarantee, I would
Yeah.
say.
Didn't dot your I across your T, we'll have to send it back out.
I'm not really too aware of anybody really getting it through Giants the first time, I don't think, on a map.
They're pretty lackadaisy at the moment. If you want to mod the pass, good time to do it.
Definitely is.
Yeah,
And
busy, busy people.
a lot of these YouTubers are kind of hungry for mod reviews and stuff anyway, so you probably get some attention that way.
Money. Why wouldn't we do contracts?
I get tired of doing contracts. It doesn't, like, to me, it doesn't forward the, it doesn't forward my farm agenda. I just fast forward it.
My firm agenda is to make money.
How
Mm,
dare you?
I play differently than you guys do. You guys, Jamie, you play like a console player.
Born and bred.
No, no, no offense, because I was a console player. You play like a console player because that's what console players do. They play the game to try to make as much money as fast as possible because there's no other way to get money. There's no cheating. I did my console save game. I did tons and tons of contracts. I had a tractor and a plow and a tractor and a cultivator, and that's all they did. That's all they did. I would take them down to the field, hit hired worker, and I would just run contracts with them. And I don't think RB had any grass contracts on his map.
Easy to do, though.
Yeah, but I don't think he had any. But I did a lot of cotton contracts on his map, and that's where I made all my money. And he
We
had some
don't do
pretty
them.
good sites. He had
We
some
don't
pretty
do
good
them
sites
that
too.
often. We don't do them that often. We most of the time in multiplayer we start up a map ready to go. With
Yeah.
$1 million, but this is basically a start from scratch. We started with 60 grand, I think it was,
Yep.
and old equipment. Nothing big. Oh well, you're wrong. Bloody hell.
Well, without my controller or a mouse, it makes playing games very difficult. I can't play Farm Sim because I don't have a mouse.
Oh right.
I
Bad.
$2.99 plug-in mouse, some dollar store.
That's right. What are you
Yeah,
doing?
that's easier said than done.
Why are you going over there?
Oh, my freaking headset's dying.
To me, that looks like on the right, you fucking clown.
A horseplay thing there or something?
Yeah.
That's my tractor went. Bleh.
Not terribly enthused about it. It's going the wrong fucking way. Left is right and right is left all of a sudden. I don't know what it's doing. Oh, nearest waypoint, you clown. That's why it's doing
Great
that.
York.
I know. Come back here, you bastard. Stop. Not first waypoint. It was on nearest, even though it was right in front of the first waypoint. No, that's not close enough. I'll go to another one. Hello, Denzel. Sorry, mate. Hello, mate. I left still as to go to the first. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Bloody shit. Not thinking straight or crooked or anything.
Denzel, good help is hard to find.
I know.
Then again, we get what we pay for.
Right. Fucking nearest waypoint, you
Whoa! There's a header
dork.
trailer right there.
You fix it.
I almost fixed it. I almost wrapped it around the front of the JCB. Parks their header trailers in the middle of the driveway.
I don't know, some dork. No names mentioned.
Alright. John Deere to cart your grain with.
Oh, thank you, mate.
I'll give you the case. I'll take pity on you.
It's only case. It's only 2 kilometres faster, but it pulls better.
It'll come up to
John-
the ears.
Yeah.
There we go. How's that?
Oh, that sounds better.
Different headset.
Yeah. Not talking into a can.
Yeah.
Oh, but I like talking into a can.
Yeah, it sounded a bit like the can. You had your head in the toilet talking to us.
I might have.
You might have, yeah. I thought you knew that, but I did. Shut up. Shut up.
Tell your viewers to shut up.
Yeah. I'm not biased. I'll tell anyone to shut up. But thank you, Denzel, for informing me that. And I read it after I realised what a dickhead I was. We baling and selling the straw, or can't be asked?
But it's money.
It's money. Money.
We're all done. We can put a course play on the field, couldn't we? Let them go to town
What, for hay?
for the straw. Yeah.
Out of the straw? Yeah, we can do.
See what happens.
I've
Rob-
saved this field as a course play for harvesting, in case we get the contract again. And if we've got different harvesters, then it won't suit. I've found that course play doesn't like you changing the width of something
No.
on a course that's already got a predetermined width.
It doesn't quite work, Johnny.
No, well, it's stupid. The course could go, okay, it's 2 metres wider, let's move everything across 2 metres. I don't understand why it doesn't do that. Must be too hard for the program.
Well, because it can't do that. It has to recreate a whole new course.
Yeah.
It can't just move all the lines closer, because then you would be missing half the field or something.
Probably.
Like, it
I
sounds
don't
simple. It sounds simpler than it is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it does sound simple.
No, that's why I have such a problem with everything. Everything on ModHub is giant or tiny. There's nothing in between, you know?
What are you talking about? Giant or tiny? What?
like
Oh,
your seeders, your cultivators, your
right.
plows.
3
Like,
meter or 36 meter.
yeah, like your sprayers. I was looking for a 9-meter sprayer because that's all I needed, you know. And there's like the one little John Deere on there, and that's it. There's nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you get in these British maps, you don't need anything very big.
No.
I'm trying to spray a field with a 36-meter wide sprayer, and you can't even unfold a thing in it.
Oh, there are mods out there. There's 12-meter ones, mods, and I think 6-meter one. Yeah, they're a vintage style herbicide liquid fertilizer sprays.
Yeah.
But you're right, there's not many. Like Giants don't bring them out.
Well, it's like I'd like a 12-meter seeder.
Well,
You
there are
know.
12-meter seeders.
Eh,
I
I'd
don't
like an
like
air
them though.
se- I'd like an air seeder. I found a
Yeah,
John Deere
yeah.
one. There's a John Deere one with the tank on the seeder. It works really, really good.
Oh, yeah.
It's really, really expensive.
You should do some contract, get some money.
Yeah, but it's too wide for a British map though, too. I like that potting. That Pottinger one is just perfect for a British map as long as it's not too tight and you can get it around. It's amazing. I use so much of the in-game equipment.
Yeah, we do too. But just occasionally like to have something unique. Occasionally.
I'll be a
No.
minute before I get to the field, Johnny. I have to put 2 header trailers away before somebody runs into them.
Oh. Okay, I'll let you off. I only really need the second tractor and trailer when first one's off to the sell point,
Yeah.
which is where? Where was the sell? I marked it, didn't I? I did. Oh, I had to stop right where there's fucking cuckoo bird. Jesus, British map builders.
He went out and recorded real bird sounds for them.
Did he?
Oh,
Yep.
Pain in the arse, you could have skipped the cuckoo. Lovely map, by the way. Except for the bloody cuckoos.
Cuckoo in the JCB.
Yeah,
well, you
the
can't run
cuckoo
them over or
and-
something?
What, the cuckoo birds?
Yeah.
No, I grew up with cuckoo clocks. Oh. I was reunited with them when I was sick in hospital. And I stayed at my brother's for a couple of months after I got released from hospital. He's got a effing cuckoo clock in the lounge room. Oh. Wake up in the middle of the night, 3:30. Go, go, go. Oh, geez.
Which one's 87, do you know?
The one beyond, the one right there. Oh, are they on stop? No, they're not. Make up your mind. Yes, you are. No.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't put them on stop, but that'll do.
Can I
I don't
change
mind.
them?
If you want, unless they get to a part of the field where you just can't do it, change it. Change it. You'll have to jump in both harvesters, though. One up there will ignore you on the first headland because it'll cut into the field. You can shift tab, you know, to go backwards through the vehicle.
Is this the same guy that bitched at me for jumping from vehicle to vehicle and said, "Oh, you're stuck in all of them"? I can't remember.
No. That'd be another bloke. Pardon me. I didn't do it. Surprised that when they finally got you in the hospital, they let you back out. Well, I was too. They didn't want to, but they didn't have room for me. The option was, because they're so understaffed and out of beds, they will move me from hospital to hospital until they're happy to let me go. And I didn't like that, so I said no.
They want to unload that one that stopped down the field.
Well, I've got to wait for it to cut in, because it won't let me unload it while it's in manoeuvres, because it's a little bitch.
Yeah.
Yield isn't very impressive on this field. Going.
Ditch along. Must be a road somewhere out of it.
Yeah, probably way down the bottom. Might be at the top of the field, maybe.
Checking to see. Yeah, there is one. We drove by it.
We did?
Yeah, you can see.
I didn't drive by anything.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't, because I didn't bring them down here.
Drove next to the other.
All the equipment was here when I got here.
And ever you drove by, unloading said combine, would have drove by the little entrance.
Oh, is that where you're standing on the map?
Standing here now, yeah.
Oh, you're just behind me there a bit. Okay, cool. Well, I'm nearly full, which is good. Then I'll crash me way to the sell point. Doesn't that sound familiar, Jamie? Same thing happens here, does it? Ah, bloody poor nurses. I felt sorry for them. Underpaid, overworked. Bloody plenty of doctors. Like doctors coming out the wazoo. Oh, there's another lane here, mate.
Yeah,
I was right. Yeah, top of the field. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do. I'll head off to the point of sales. Oh, I didn't know you were going to back out, but okay. Bloody turning axles. That's actually quite skillful of you. How did that happen? Thanks, boy. Robert. Yeah. go. So is it up there? Or am I down here? Going up there?
Hard right, yep.
Yeah. And up. Don't check maps and drive at the same time.
Drive like I do. Congratulations.
Yeah. I learned from the best.
Or the worst.
You and Brummy.
You never had a hope in
Right.
hell, did you?
No. You played on the map for 5 hours this morning. That's cool, mate. You enjoying the map? I was sitting there. Never a dull moment on this one. Always something to look at, always something to do. Always a tree in the way to swear at. Middle of nowhere in the country, and you don't have city rush hour traffic, which is good. A little bit of traffic would be nice, but yeah. Lonely. Gotta be in here somewhere.
First English map you enjoyed, Denzel, yeah?
Yeah, it's tight, but it's not ridiculously tight.
No, I don't find it bad.
That's
Valley Springs
not
was
so-
tight.
Oh god. That was like, you know, anything bigger than a motorcycle was just too big to get around those roads.
Valley Spring wouldn't have been as bad if it wasn't like multiplayer, you know.
Yeah, no, I played it in single player and I did enjoy it. It was a lot easier in single player. Especially when you weren't playing at 5-6 times speed.
Inch.
Mm. I wouldn't do that, mate.
Uh-huh.
What field is that again? I'm going to send the tractor off while I get a coffee.
22.
22 Skidoo. 22A or B? I might go A. I'm just going to go A. A.
Hey.
Shall return.
No, don't threaten us. Eee. man, my roller coaster crashed. Whoops.
Any injuries?
Oh, people died. Oh, that was bad. That was pretty bad. That's bad too because it wrecks my park rating. So screwed. You don't have enough mechanics, then they don't inspect the rides. If they don't inspect the rides, then they crash.
That's not a good thing.
No. This roller coaster I just built is gonna be bad too.
Knowing issues before you start, that's not.
Well, the one that crashed, it's been running. It's been running perfectly fine. But every now and then it'll break down and then it'll crash, and that's just an aggravation built into the game. Oh, and this one's got a very high intensity rating. Eee.
Sim and aggravation don't go together, mate. That can't be right. What are you talking about?
I'm full heading for the sell point here, Johnny.
Good. I'm here.
Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Oh, yeah. I liked that game when it first came out. Number
One
one and
of
number
the
two
most-
I had. Then I got tired of it.
One of the most brilliant games ever built.
One of them. In the top 10, 15, 10, 10,
Is it 10 or is it 15?
10. In the top 10.
Okay. Yeah, it's... Yeah. I mean, you can still buy it on Steam. I finally got it to... I finally got it to work. You have to work... You have to put it in windowed mode.
Oh,
And then Windows doesn't freak out about it.
yeah, there's a lot of good old games out there. Graphically not as pleasing, but they're still good games to play that you can't play anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day, there used to be a Windows 95 emulator that you could play older games on Windows 95 if you had the emulator running, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, actually it works pretty well on whatever DirectX version that Steam has got that
Yep.
you install with it.
Yep.
It does work pretty well. But when I was running it in full screen mode, the graphics look terrible because they're all stretched and pixelated.
Yep.
And every time something would happen with the computer, it would just freak out.
I was
So-
like a good freak out.
Yeah.
I have been most
So,
days, and then I crash. I
mm,
have to be rebooted.
mm.
And then there's a
Yeah,
queue up at
so
the front door. Who gets the reboot? Fast.
Oh, let me go check my other roller coaster. This map is terrible to play.
Which map? The roller coaster map.
Yeah, this challenging one is not good. I'm not doing so well here. I'm gonna lose again.
Remember one roller coaster tycoon where you had half of it was on the side of a cliff, and at the bottom of the cliff there was a wide river. I remember that map. That was hard to play, but I played it.
Well, this one's very narrow.
Which
And
version are you playing?
the original.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it's got the corkscrew expansion with it.
Okay.
And that's
I'm not
actually the version that I'm playing, the expansion challenges.
Oh yeah.
Because I did most of the other challenges on my home computer.
Yeah.
So I couldn't remember which one I left off at, so I said, well, we'll just start working on the next thing down.
Yeah.
But I forgot that it gets progressively harder when you get over here. The other ones are pretty easy. You know, the first one's basically playing sandbox. I think you just need a park rating of 600 out of 1,000 points. It's pretty easy to do.
There was a version that was more or less like a horror version? Like everything was a spooky ride and a horror thing?
There was a... Oh shit, what happened here?
Like
There
theme
was...
park something, or roller coaster tycoon something. There was a horror themed one. Might have been theme park.
They made one that was all real theme parks.
Okay. Yeah, I don't remember that one. No.
Yeah, there's a bunch of expansion packs, and then there was a bunch of like extra kind of games that came out of it.
Yeah. You know,
They were
I'm
all...
sure it was called theme park.
There was another roller
And one of the
coaster.
themes was horror. You know, it's spooky haunted houses, spooky roller coasters.
There was one that came out that you could ride the roller coasters, but it wasn't from the same. It wasn't from this company.
Oh yeah. Table hockey had no chance of crashing, but known to be picked up and thrown against the wall. Yeah. Yeah. Strangely enough, in the lounge room, I've got a table hockey. It's about 6 foot long, maybe 7, 6 foot long, about 2.5, 3 foot wide. Oh,
Well,
no, that's more like shuttle. You know, you got your two little round paddles that you hold, and like a hockey puck. Try and shoot in the other end.
Oh, that's air hockey.
Air hockey. Yeah, air hockey, because there's a compressor underneath.
Yeah.
Oh, of course the Canadian knows all about air hockey.
Yeah.
Competitive, we were air hockey, but table hockey's probably what Jens was talking about. It's the little players of the.
Oh, the little flyers, like a football thing. Yeah.
Yeah, not the roll from the side, but you get rods to go back and forth, and you spin the rods to shoot the puck.
Yeah.
Foosball.
No, not foosball.
Right.
You're going to draw me a picture. You haven't got time for that.
I do it.
Okay, yeah, so I've got Roller Coaster Tycoon Original, Corkscrew Follies, and Loopy Landscapes.
Oh, right. No, don't have those, mate.
All right, on to Three Monkeys Park.
Three Monkeys Park. That rings a bell, actually.
This one's got a bunch of cool looking roller coasters on it already. Oh, this has got. Oh, yeah, that's neat.
That's table hockey.
Oh, I don't know what to do with Discord.
How'd you post it in Discord, mate?
Yeah.
Just a doc or?
No.
Oh, yeah, I remember having one of those.
Many a fight was started over that game.
Oh yeah.
Hey, look.
I forgot about those. Yeah, it's hockey foosball.
Oh, that thing. Yeah,
And then
yeah.
it's
We
usually
had something similar here. We didn't have that, but we had cricket. I know you probably don't know what cricket is, but we had cricket. There was stumps at one end, you had your batsman, and you had fielders all around, and you had your bowler. And depending on what side you're on, of course. There was, yeah, very similar to that. Looks similar. But
yeah, I
ours,
mean it
yeah,
was
when my dad was alive, we would drink Crown and play table hockey for hours, yeah. Crown Lager.
I'd say
We have-
Crown Royal, I'm going to guess.
We have Crown Lager over here. It's bloody nice. I like Crown Lager.
all right. Now I gotta go fix all these. What's wrong with this park? Why am I here? It's got three roller coasters. Everybody's angry.
1,000 miles an hour. Kick them all out.
Kick them all out.
Yeah. Oh, you're doing the ups and downs, aren't you? Yeah, Crown Royal. Yeah, never heard of that one, mate. We have Crown Lager. It's got a crown on the label, the yellow label with crown and a crown above the crown, word crown.
Crown Royal's whiskey.
Whiskey.
Oh, it's a whiskey.
And-
How's it a beer?
Good whiskey.
And it's also
And
Oh,
it is a
shampoo.
Canadian beer, I think, Crown Lager. Oh, what are you doing, you pain in the ass? You want to go up and down then. Give me your load.
yeah. People look
He
at me
said-
funny when I tell them I use Crown Royal to wash my dog. No, it's a shampoo. I swear.
Yeah, sure. Sacrilege it sounds to me.
Yeah.
Oh, I've gone too far. I'm looking for out. Down further.
I'm kind of bummed that I want to play Wonko's map.
Wonko's map. Yeah, well, when you get back.
I'm only going to be back for 34 hours.
When you go, how long are you going to be gone for, do you estimate, before you'll be
Well,
back playing computers on the weekend, do you think?
I'm not going to be. I'll be home one weekend a month.
Oh, yeah. Until
Well,
you've
that's why I
made your
got.
fortune.
Well, that's why I got this one. I just need to, I can only pack so much stuff for the bus ride and everything else.
Yeah.
And then I got to go ride with another guy. And once I get my own truck, then I can get my control. Probably start playing Anno again.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be. Oh. I'll probably have plenty of time while I'm sitting around.
Yeah.
Because I have to take 10-hour breaks, so.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I have to
Why?
take a continuous 10-hour break, so.
Yeah. Still got to sleep.
I only sleep like 6-7 hours anyway.
Yeah.
You know?
Over here, it used to be a mandatory 4 hours sleep every, I can't remember, after 12 hours or after 18 hours. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've been in a truck. But that didn't come in until after I was driving. When I drove, you could just drive 24 hours a day if you wanted to. But they didn't look kindly
We've
on
never
me.
had that over here.
They didn't look very kindly on me. They used to fine you anyway. If they called
They've
you.
had those
If you
hours.
didn't- If you didn't diddle your logbook, which we never.
Well, you can't do anything. They got cameras that are watching you that tell you if you're
Yeah.
doing something wrong. And
But they didn't back then, mate. A long time ago.
well, I know they didn't.
Hang on. It's the place. What am I coming into?
I mean, it's not really that bad. You get 14 hours of work
yeah,
time.
you
You
get-
get 11 hours of drive time.
Yeah.
It's not terrible. Like, any more than that, you really shouldn't be working anyway.
No. No. And I
Especially
imagine all
with-
the new laws would have saved some lives. A good friend of mine lost his life. Fell asleep because his boss kept him on the hammer. He had a delivery, like a lot. Wasn't just the one truck, but it had to be delivered. Couldn't stop until it was done. My mate fell asleep only about a half an hour out of town. Side of the road, into a ditch, rolled the truck, cactus Ted.
Hmm.
Never drove for that prick anyway. He was an arsehole, that everyone said. Just worked everyone literally to death. Ours has been very much better in Canada than in the States, yeah. Yeah. were pretty lax in the old days, though.
Well, being paper, it's kind of hard to police it. Now everything's just GPS. And they know where you're at and how much time you spent
Yeah.
there to the millisecond. And
Yeah, like we used to get to our destination an hour, sometimes more early. But we didn't mark our logbooks that way. It should take this many hours, so we got there at that time.
yeah, but the other thing is that
But there
you
was a
can't.
lot less traffic back then, a hell of a lot. And you'd be, with the inspectors, there's tollways, way station. Well, they're everywhere now, but nowadays you'd be lucky to come across one going from A to B. And if you did, you'd be lucky to be manned. But now they are a lot stricter now.
Well, I think the problem is that you had too many people doing things they shouldn't have been doing.
Yeah. Oh, just crack down on it a lot. I mean, our truck was registered to hold 50 ton, but many a time we'd hold 65 ton. Doing 70 mile an hour, not good. Yeah, e-logs, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, back in our day, we just had paper, scribble on it.
Well, we still have to keep paper with us.
Yeah,
It's illegal if we don't have, paper backups. I don't know. This stuff's pretty reliable.
Back in our day, we didn't have, there's nowhere near the amount of traffic now. We'd be barreling on through the hills at night and on narrow country roads, speeding. You'd be lucky to see another vehicle. Or unlucky, depends on how you want to look at it.
I don't know. I don't think the traffic's any different than it used to be around here.
But I'm talking
Certain,
like 45
certain,
years ago, mate. 50 years ago, even. 45.
I don't know.
45
Certain urban areas are built up more, but
Okay. Country was pretty dead at night. That's when you did your speeding. If you have an electronic log, you can't carry paper logs, huh?
no, you have to carry paper logs if you have an electronic log. You have to have blank ones, or you have to have them filled out for the days that your electronic log didn't work.
Oh, for the electronic one doesn't work. Oh.
Yeah, you have to have the paper ones. You still can use paper. You still can use paper logs in an old truck, and you can use paper logs in a new truck as long as you don't go outside 150-mile radius from your home base more than 8 days a month. Then you can still use paper.
Yeah, because you'd be stuffed if your electronic log hit itself.
Mm-hmm.
You'd have to have some sort of backup, I would
Yeah.
imagine. Don't know.
Yeah,
Like
you
I
have
said,
to
it's
have.
way ahead of my time.
Yeah, you have to have a backup with you.
no electronic log, no mobile phone. It's the good old CB radio.
Yeah, the instructor told us, he's like, don't even bother with the CB radio these days. He's like, no one has one. He goes, it's not going to do you any good. And I'm like, that sucks.
Yeah, I used to love it. Talk to randoms. I was in the local CB club. Very kinky. I memorised the 13 code, which won
The
me
what?
a lot of friends. The 13 code. It was the swear channel that you could use, 13.1 or 13.10, like 10.4 good buddy, which means okay.
Oh,
There was a 13 code called swear word. I memorised that. I used to piss them off. I didn't like the leader, the head of this BB club here. And I used to send 13 all the time because there's no ID. He doesn't know who you are. I'd hear him on channel and I'd let go a few 13 codes and who's this? He didn't know the 13 code, but he knew there was one out there that contained a lot of swear words and derogative terms. When you were allowed to use derogative terms.
I don't know why we just can't be nice, Johnny. Why you gotta be derogative?
Is my friend the new driver? You mean the guy talking, Doc? No, he's driven trucks for a fair while, but he hasn't done this kind of truck driving yet. Well, he has, but he hasn't. He's going to work for another company.
Yeah.
And he's got to wait for his destructor to come along and destruct him for how many days? Couple of days.
Yeah, a couple of days. Make sure I can hit things when I back up.
Yeah, you got to do that, man. Aren't you full yet,
know.
Jamie?
No.
Oh, jeez.
82.
Aye.
I
Last
don't know,
year, two I left, where I was at about 90 and I left.
some of those guys are kind of scary watching them maneuver.
Yeah.
Well, like they gave us this little backup test. All you had to do was pull forward and back straight up.
Yep.
And people got all freaking out of sorts with it.
Yeah.
With the people
Pretty
coming
easy
out
back,
with,
back when
but to
I
get
got
your
got
license,
my license.
yeah, but to get your license now, people should be able to back up. You shouldn't have any trouble
Oh, you
to
had
get
to
your
then
license
too.
now.
I had to back up on back through an S-bend. And yeah, I drove through the S-bend. The cop said drive through the S-bend. Stop at the end. Now back up to the start of the S-bend. Oh, okay. And it was a double S. And after I got through the first S, I was going, and he said, "Nah, that'll do. That's enough. Drive me back to the police station." That's when you used to go to the police station, get your license. Who are you going to work for? Denzel wants to know.
Western Express.
Western Express. You're going to run out of West, though. They'll have to be Northern Express on the way back, won't they?
Could be.
They'll give you a couple of door stickers. When you're heading west, you put them on your door. And when you're heading back north, you've got to put Northern Express on the door.
You mean Eastern?
Oh, Eastern, sorry. I have one of my truck heading to the US tomorrow morning. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
There you
gonna
go,
haul
Doc.
flatbed.
You want to move to Canada? Go and look. See if Denver's got a job for you.
No, I do not want to move to Canada.
That's all right. We
Nope.
don't want you.
Yeah.
Nope. I like Canadians. Man, Canadian
You like
women
Canadians?
are so much fun over there across the river. I mean, we're actually, we have Canadians come over to Niagara Falls and Buffalo all the time. I mean, you see Ontario plates everywhere in the parking lots. I don't know, must be the exchange rate is so much better over here or something for you guys. I don't know.
Exchange
Every
rate's
shop.
worse. Our money's not worth as much as yours.
I don't know. It used to be 50 cents to $1, but I think it's almost identical now. Would be my guess because I mean I've never seen so many Ontario plates at the malls and shopping centers. Everywhere I go, it's all Canadians.
$1.38 right now. Cost me $1.38 to buy an American dollar.
Yeah.
No bueno.
Yeah, ours is not that good. It's
So
about
why
75 or 80 cents for an Australian dollar.
you guys keep coming over here to shop?
We don't.
The draw. I get friends in
Oh,
New Hampshire all the time.
So you go to New Hampshire?
I don't know.
Do you guys have a high sales tax or something?
15%.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Free health care.
Yeah, free healthcare over here too.
15% sales tax. Are you guys on crack? I don't think New Hampshire has a sales tax, do they?
That's why people like to go to New Hampshire.
Yeah. Out of Quebec there. That's pretty far from you, though. It's at least an 8-hour drive.
Johnny, I gotta go. I got a fire call, bud.
All right, mate.
I'm just gonna pull off to the side of the road.
Yeah, just leave it there, mate. Pick it up later.
All right, take care, guys.
You
Yeah,
too.
see you, Jamie.
Watch
Good
yourself.
luck. Good luck.
Can you just unplug all my stuff and put it? You just unplug all my